Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa. Unfortunately, I have not uncovered a way to get Russia right now to not accept this call to arms. Now, he currently only has one reason. So maybe if the attitude towards enemies or the Hungarian diplomatic rep keeps going down, maybe he won't accept it. So I say we just tick forward and keep watching it like a hawk, like checking basically every month tick. With any luck, at one point he will decide to not join, and that is when we go. That point is not right now. Disputes affecting governments. Republics with an apostrophe S. That's not quite what we're looking for here, Paradox. It's not a possessive. Republics are successful when the important families are ready to put the Republic's interest on a par with their own. See, their Republics is in fact possessive, and the apostrophe is correct. Currently, our Republican traditions are under pressure, and families are putting their own interests ahead of the Republic's. This is hurting our ability to govern, as consensus is harder to achieve. This is bad. Lose 50 admin power. Rip in pepperonis. Maybe on the year tick. Maybe on the year tick. Another thing we could probably do is sabotage their diplomatic reputation, which we should do. There we go. Now others will know them for the scum that they are. I can't believe I didn't think of that. We can declare on them. Tuscany will join in, but that's fine. I think we just do this. I mean, we're not at max maintenance right now. Maybe we do just go up to max maintenance. Let it tick like 2 months. I can't believe I didn't find that before. I'm such an idiot. I should have just done that like a long time ago. Okay, we'll go for one more month tick, I think. We're still at minus 14 reasons and minus 189 here. So plenty of reasons for these guys not to join in. Tuscany... What do you suppose the odds are that we can break their alliance here? Very low. That's okay. Tuscany isn't strong, right? I mean, we've got Revolutionary Hungary here with a strength of 53,000 troops. We shouldn't have an issue with them, especially considering that their Miltech is what, equivalent to ours? Miltech 25? Compared to our Miltech 25? Yeah, and we're pushing Miltech 26. So we shouldn't have a problem there. So the question then becomes, how strong is Tuscany? And the answer is surprisingly strong, with 112,000 troops. They are Miltech 26. Let's see here. Let's start building a spy network over there. And let's keep our spy network 5 August 1732. Okay, so we can't build a spy network over here. We could threaten war over Constantinople. There's no way they give it to us. Okay. Tuscany is a lot stronger than I was expecting, actually. 112k for that. Well, oh, they have all of this. Okay, that explains it. Which means they could come in this way. That's obnoxious. Well, we can purchase an ability here. We can't start a golden era right now. That's okay, though. Liberty desire from subjects. Artillery bonus versus fort. Force march costs no power. Global naval engagement. Ignore coring distance. I mean, we're in range to core Constantinople as it is. I think we take this artillery bonus versus fort. There we go. Okay, so Russia won't come in on their side. They also won't come in on our side because they're allied, and that would destabilize them. Tuscany would. They have 6 reasons to come in. What can we do to stop them from coming in? That's the question. Who are they allied to? Revolutionary Hungary and France. If they were allied to one of these little guys, I'd say no CB war. And then get a truce with them. Peace out of that ASAP. But, it's not an option there. Who are their enemies? Brandenburg, Portugal, Netherlands. Hey, Brandenburg. Want to be friends? No? Can we change our rivals? We're currently rivaled to Persia, Jaunpur, and Madurai. Let's... Why can't we switch these? We don't seem to be able to switch them. Okay. Yeah, we'll remove Persia as a rival. And now we'll go for Revolutionary Hungary. You like us better, Brandenburg? Ish. Okay. So, Tuscany. That's not the button I was looking for. Tuscany. How do we get you out of this? Well, they could be in debt. Like France is. But they aren't. And we have no real way to put them into debt. Let's see, we could lift the fog of war. We could sabotage their diplomatic reputation. That is an option, but that'll be a while before the spy network is ready for that. The Lubeck trade node has disbanded. Be really nice if we could make friends with Brandenburg. Let's go ahead and improve relations with Brandenburg. Yeah, there we go. And then, what do they need? European traders in China. Whatever. Don't care, Great Britain. That is not the point here. Negative 37 reasons here. Primarily distance between borders, neutral attitude, too many diplomatic relations. That's a big one. Okay. Okay. Well, maybe we just wait for Tuscany to declare their own war here. Intrigues in Gondar. A Hijazi official... This guy, his rise to high office has angered many of those closest to us. A member of one of the oldest Amhara families in our country has approached our monarch demanding that we relieve him of his position. He would lose the court, or he would leave the court. We would gain that guy, who might actually be a good option right now. Let's see. So this guy would leave. We would gain a skill 2 advisor that would increase our taxes by 10%. So it would be about 4. He would not be cheaper to employ, but we'll do it. So that would be, of course, this guy. So we'll go ahead and do it. Excellent. Georgia is doing things. Austria wants military access. They're at war with Revolutionary Hungary. Ottomans, Nogai, and Gazimuk. This might be an opportunity. Tuscany did not join that war. Interesting. Interesting. Tuscany would join this right now. How strong is Austria? Way at the bottom. Austria. Quite weak is the answer to that one. Commonwealth is in this particular war as well, which is kind of fascinating. Very, very interesting. Okay, if we intervene in this war, what side would we join on? Revolutionary Hungary is not the war leader. Okay. We can't intervene in that war, really. But what we could do, potentially... Okay. They have no reasons to want to give this to us. And this war of conquest would call in Tuscany. Almost guaranteed. So the question becomes, do we care? Can we get in and get out before it's important? Before Tuscany can really come to bear? They don't have much cavalry. And their level of artillery is actually comparable to ours. They do have a Miltech up. So maybe we wait until we have our Miltech 25. I kind of feel like that's what we do at this juncture. So we need to wait until 1734. I mean, we do have some time. Let's reduce... Actually, let's just take the money. Let's take the money from this one and run. There we go. We'll keep watching this. We'll see if Tuscany ever decides not to join this or if they get embroiled in another war. Like, for example, if Tuscany declares war on Spain or if France calls them into that. Next year, September. Under a year when the truce with Spanish Mexico, or all of the Spanish holdings. So that's a possibility. Maybe France declares on Spain, calls in Tuscany, and then Tuscany is pulled in two directions, and then we can go attack Revolutionary Hungary. Now, Commonwealth is headed down this way, and Commonwealth wants Constantinople. I don't know, maybe we just go. Take it now. Deal with Tuscany. Hold this army in reserve. If they come in this way, we'll have some warning because of the Mamluks. It's an option. We can just get in, get out. Theoretically. It's a bit of a risky choice, to be sure. But Commonwealth can core it. So the question is, if Commonwealth takes Constantinople, is that better or worse for us? And I think the answer is worse. If we're going to take it, we want to take it from Hungary. Tuscany is quite a ways away. If they come in, they're likely to come in this way. They probably don't have many troops here. Let's do this. It's worth a go. Now, we can't actually make it across this channel because of this ship here. Great Britain no longer considers us a rival. Okay. Nakor has entered into a military coalition. Come on, we can't get across because of these two ships. That is really obnoxious. Oh, they're fighting. We can go. Excellent. Fadl has entered into a coalition against us. Did we gain a bunch of aggressive expansion from that war declaration? Or something? We shouldn't have. Okay, there we go. And we are going to start sieging Constantinople immediately. This is the only thing we care about. It's already 28%. Excellent. Okay, here's a Tuscan force. We're going to fall back to Alexandria. Sounds great. That Tuscan force is relatively small, so we should be able to deal with it. Like, we don't actually know how many cannons they have there. That'll be the important thing. But I think we can actually even get back there in time to stop them from pushing in this way. Okay, so they have 15k cannons. They have a combat width of only 24. So we shouldn't have any problem with that, theoretically. The knights are drilling there. So essentially, this is all we want. Everything else we don't care about. Hejaz has entered into a coalition against us. That's fine. They can do that. Okay, we're going to push up this coast. Try to push Tuscany on out of here. War enthusiasm is still pretty high. It's going to fall for Revolutionary Hungary before it'll fall for Tuscany, for sure. 73-27, yeah. Okay. We're pushing all the way up there. Hey, we sieged Constantinople. Fantastic. We'll take Ternopily next. So yeah, this is all we're interested in. Negative 1170, because we need 10 war score to make demands. But we'll get there. We will get there. We got what we needed. Now we don't care what Austria and the Commonwealth do to Revolutionary Hungary. Also, odds are quite good that Austria... Of course they will. Of course they'll give access. I don't know what I was thinking. It's guaranteed 100% that they'll give access to Tuscany. But with half of Tuscany's force here, I'm not too concerned. Yeah, here comes another small landing party. Now, they do have that Miltech up on us. And the question is, can we get this Miltech relatively quickly? It'll take like 10 months to get it via natural causes. We can't demand military support quite yet. We can ask for a contribution from the burghers, and so we shall. And then we're going to go ahead and pay off one of our loans. There we go. Okay, we need to get up here. They're actually walking straight into us. Who's going to be the defender here? 19 August, 19 August, 19 August. Everybody gets there at exactly the same time. Okay. Let's see here. Let's grant a generalship. Any good? Actually, yeah, he's pretty good. So we outnumber them in terms of cannons, and our combat width is wider than theirs. They do have a Miltech up on us, and this particular Miltech, the thing that's really giving me pause here, is that it includes +1 land morale, which is kind of insane. So I guess we'll see how this goes. Maybe it goes poorly. It's, in fact, very possible that it goes poorly. Especially if we lose half of our morale right away. That was interesting. Rolling a 1, rolling a 0. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's retreat to Cairo. Really, really bad there. Let's go ahead and go up here. Okay. So they're going to keep chasing, it looks like. Ish. Keep chasing Ish. They're just going to occupy our vassals for right now. We're renewing loans, to be expected. Okay, so we kind of need to buy time right now up this way till we can equal them in Miltech. Which will be a few months. But it won't be the worst thing. It'll also give time for this unit to reinforce. There we go. Of course, we do have ticking war score up here. It looks like they're actually going to sit back and siege a bit. So that buys us some time. We will be ready to do this very soon. It might even be sooner. We might go down another 5% for being behind time relatively soon. If they're going to chase us, that's fine. We'll go back to Kasira Bream. We do need to check up here. We're good. Okay. Karasi is now part of our province, or provenance. We will convert it to Coptic. There we go. Okay, they're continuing to chase. We'll go to Aswan. This is fine. This is exactly what we want them to do. Okay. There's the year tick. It did not go down to 10%. But we will have enough power to do it in May. Sounds good. Only a couple more months of having to kite down there. We'll go to Nikapoli up here. Looks like the Mamluks are currently helping us out up here. That's fine. Okay. So far so good. Now, naturally, it's going to be kind of difficult to get what we need, but once we have our tech, we should be okay here. 502. So these forces will be relatively even. 3532 versus 3421. His general is just better than ours. However, there is another option as well. And that is, A, we need to move up to Isna. But B, we keep letting him do this. He is taking attrition. So are we. But he's taking attrition. Tuscany's manpower was relatively low, A. So that's kind of part one of this plan. This is not sorted alphabetically. Now it is, but it's descending. Okay, Tuscany. Where are you, Tuscany? Am I just blind? No, here's Tuscany. They have 54,000. Okay, that's not... That's kind of obnoxious. So the question is, where is the rest of their force? I don't know what the answer to that question is, but we will go ahead and move up to Georgia. They... okay. They are splitting up a little bit. This is fine. We'll move up to Manfalut. It's currently March. We'll chill here for a little bit, trying to remain safe. Okay, they're heading north. We'll head into Minya. They occupied Cairo. They're currently locked in here. Now, these guys are only one province away. It's currently March. We are going to get this, according to that, in June. We need 9 more power. We're getting 7 per month. So, we're actually going to get it in May. Yeah, they grouped up. That's fine. So, we need 2 more power. They're thinking about splitting up again. Okay. We'll move into Fium for now. Try to keep it a little bit safe while we wait for our power. Okay, real quick. We need to check what's going on up here. This looks fine. We'll go into there. Actually, we'll pull back. Mamluks have got that handled. It looks like Revolutionary Hungary has no armies left. So, yeah, that should be fine. Okay, it's currently May. We can invest in our military tech. Light infantry companies. Fantastic. First introduced to the Austrian army as irregular troops from the military frontier during the 7 Years' War, light infantry companies were deployed in loose order and proved to be very effective at harassing enemy and leading assaults on entrenchments. Harassing enemy. Just the one enemy. Land morale increased by 1. Combat width increased by 2. That's fine. Westernized all of the types of infantry. So, we want to switch over to, let's see, a total of, well, Westernized East African appears to me to be better than North African. But South African, I think, that's increased morale, that's increased fire. Fire is what's starting to become really important at this point. So I think we'll go for South African infantry. Okay. Now, we need to wait for our morale to recover a bit. There we go. We'll take back Cairo next. And if they split up... Oh, they were thinking about fighting us. They opted not to. Portugal wants military access. Why? I mean, we'll accept. Okay. We're good to go here. Actually, there's some Greek separatists here. We'll go kill them quick. So the question now becomes, what's he planning? Now, he's got 26 and 3, so he's got a combat width of 29. Our combat width is substantially wider. And we have more cannons. And we have more cavalry. I feel like we just do this. Select this unit. Wait for the morale to go up. And then just fight him. We'll go into Sharkia. He'll be taking attrition. We won't. That's fine. Did we kill these guys? We are currently fighting them. Okay. We'll recall our Brandenburgian diplomat. Iraq entered the coalition against us. That's fine. They can do that. We need to let our morale get topped off. We will go into Algarbia at this point. Ottoman separatists have entered there. Whatever. It's only a couple thousand. Okay, 48k here. They're taking attrition. We will cross a river, crossing penalty of -1. So we kind of want them to walk into, like, here. That would be best. We may cross a river to there as well. Where are the river crossings? Yes, there is a river crossing there. So we kind of want to walk back into Cairo. And walk from here over. Is there a river crossing there? There is not. Okay. Excellent. If they walk into Buhaira, we fight them there. We see what they do here. These guys can go on back to, well, Revolutionary Hungary has boats here again. Like jerks. But there we go. We go ahead and go back to there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. This episode is getting a little bit long. In the next episode, we will finish this up, and hopefully, I mean, at this point, almost certainly, we will take Constantinople, and we will get our achievement. See you all then.